So, our solar system just had a visitor. And no, this wasn't just some random wandering rock. This thing came from another star, and honestly, it brought with it a trail of cosmic questions that have left scientists totally scratching their heads. Let's dive in and try to unravel this thing.
So, what in the world was this thing? Was it just an ancient comet that was behaving, well, really weirdly? Or could it be something more? You know, like a kind of time capsule shot out from a long-dead star system, carrying secrets from the very dawn of our galaxy? That's the huge mystery we're going to unpack here.
Okay, so the story kicks off back in July of 2025. You've got this huge network of telescopes, and their job is to scan the skies night after night. They picked up this faint, little moving dot. At first, it seemed like just another day at the office, probably another asteroid. But pretty quickly, they realized this one was different.
And get this, the discovery was made by a system that wasn't even looking for it. The Atlas Network, its whole job is planetary defense. It's looking for asteroids that might be on a collision course with Earth. But while doing that totally routine job, they accidentally stumbled upon one of the most incredible visitors our solar system has ever seen.
So what was the very first clue that this thing wasn't from around here? Well, it all came down to one simple thing. It's absolutely insane speed. All right, let's get a little context for how things move around in our neighborhood. The rule is pretty simple. The closer you get to the sun's massive gravity, the faster you have to move to stay in orbit. So you've got Mars zipping along at 24 kilometers per second. We're on Earth doing almost 30. And then there's Mercury, the closest planet, just screaming past at almost 48 kilometers a second.
And then there was our visitor, 3I/Atlas. It was clocked at a staggering 58 kilometers per second. Now, here's the problem. When they spotted it, it was way out near Jupiter's orbit, but it was moving faster than even Mercury, our system's ultimate speed demon.
So you see the issue, right? That speed, at that distance from the sun, is just physically impossible for anything that belongs to our solar system. There's only one way it could be going that fast. It had to have come rocketing in from deep space, carrying all that velocity from its journey between the stars. That speed, that was the smoking gun. This incredible find made 3I/Atlas only the third interstellar object we've ever found. But as you're about to see, it was absolutely nothing like the two that came before it.
Let's just line them up for a second. Our first visitor was Oumuamua, a weird, cigar-shaped thing a few hundred meters long. Then came Borisov, about a kilometer wide. But 3I/Atlas, it was a behemoth, over 5 kilometers across. It was also traveling at nearly double their speed. And that entry angle? Oh, that's where things get really weird.
Okay, so think of our solar system as being mostly flat, kind of like a dinner plate, with all the planets orbiting on that same flat plane. Oumuamua and Borisov, they came in from above, plunging down into that plate. But 3I/Atlas, it came in from the side, perfectly threading the needle to fly right through the middle of everything. One expert called it like an arrow hitting a bullseye. I mean, the odds of that are just astronomical, a massive cosmic coincidence.
And the strangeness did not stop there. Not by a long shot. As scientists kept watching this thing, it started behaving in ways that just defied everything we thought we knew about comets, leaving this trail of bizarre, head-scratching clues.
The whole mystery really boils down into 4 totally bizarre clues. First, it started glowing with a gas cloud, that's called a coma, way out near Jupiter, which is far, far too early for a normal comet. Second, its tail initially pointed towards the sun, not away from it, which is just backwards. Third, the light reflecting off it was polarized in a way we've never seen before, scattering back at the sun. And finally, its chemical makeup actually changed mid-flight. Iron, which was missing at first, just suddenly appeared as it got closer to the sun. I mean, every new clue just made the puzzle deeper.
So, where did this absolutely bizarre object even come from? Well, after tracing its path back through space, scientists came to a conclusion about its age that is just, well, it's mind-blowing. 7.6 times billion years old.
To put that in perspective, that makes it almost twice as old as our own planet. This is a true relic. It likely started its journey in what astronomers call the Milky Way's thick disk, this old, sparse region of the galaxy that's home to some of the very first stars ever born. So this wasn't just a rock, it was a messenger from the ancient universe.
But, you know, like all visitors, 3I/Atlas couldn't stick around. After its brief, totally puzzling flyby, it started its long journey back out into the void.
and that gave us just a few final chances to say goodbye.
So on October 3rd, it flew past Mars, and our rovers on the surface actually caught a faint glimpse. Then it swung by the Sun in late October, on its way for its closest approach to us here on Earth in December 2025. Our very last chance to see it will be in March 2026, when NASA's Juno probe is going to try and snap one final photo as it sails past Jupiter on its way out for good.
And after that, it's gone. It'll just disappear back into the darkness between the stars, never, ever to return. It showed up as a complete mystery. It behaved like an enigma, and now it's leaving us with so many more questions than answers. You just have to wonder, what secrets about our universe's distant past will it take with it into that endless night?